I mean, Vin Diesel kind of looks like a newborn baby, so why wouldn't he be sucking on a pacifier?
Here's the thing: I would pay good money to see Vin Diesel just sucking on things for an hour and
Bib,
a half.
bonnet,
Yeah,
diaper,
looking adorable.
baby, the little puppy dog eyes.
He has those already. So
He's
you don't.
white. He's going. "Wah." The Rocket was mean to me on set.
Wah. I would love to watch that on a plane, full volume, no headphones,
No pants.
My name's Oscar.
My name's Carl, and this is Who Would Watch This.
God, what's that bit?
We actually had a bit for the that never happens.
Yeah, the no pants get us watching
What a concise ending to the bit. No pants.
Welcome to Who Would Watch This, the podcast where we watch a film, chat about the film, and try and figure out who would watch this.
Today we're talking about The Pacifier. It currently has a 2.4 on Letterboxd, 21% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 5.6 on IMDb. Oscar, what is the plot of this children's Disney classic with Vin Diesel? Vinny D, as some may call him, not me.
Having recovered from wounds received in a failed rescue operation, Naval SEAL Shane Wolf is handed a new assignment, protecting the 5 plumber kids from enemies from their recently deceased father, a government scientist whose top-secret experiments remains in the kid's house. Harrowing, and yet the tone has been set.
Wow, I can't believe we're doing this one. It's fun to be doing a kids film again. I think we've done a kids film for a while.
It's great to rag on them, because
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
like, you idiots!
It's one of those
I'm
things
an
where-
adult! I'm so much smarter than this! So easy to mock!
It's like, I used to love this as a kid, and now it's awful. Let's go back in time to before we'd seen the film. We tried to predict who we thought would watch it. Oscar?
Oh. The Pacifier.
You were the one that wanted to do this one.
Yes, I was. I remember it in splots. I remember there's Nazis.
What?
Have you seen this one?
I've seen it once.
As a child?
No, actually no.
Oh, sadder.
I saw it in my, I want to say I was really 19. It was on Netflix.
Ah, you strange man. I watched this as religiously as a kid. Just kept like, oh, thank God, put it in the video, rewind it. Probably a DVD.
Praise be to Vin.
It was Fast and Furious in this, and I chose this.
I love the idea that you would rewind a DVD.
Yeah.
Back to the beginning. Just rewind.
Start from beginning.
Ricka. And you do it like it's a cassette tape.
I had a DVD player that would be a record player, and I just scratched the shit out of it and ruined a lot of equipment. This film, I remember being silly, but a bit tonally insane, and I think I was 8. So I can only assume it's blossomed into a very structurally sound film.
I can only imagine this is a children's classic that has not been rediscovered yet.
No.
I have high hopes.
I'm very excited.
I hated it when I saw it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I can only assume I'm gonna hate it now.
Good wine. I think it's going to get really grow on you.
Who do you think it's gonna be for?
It's going to grab on you.
Yeah. Oh, this is aged gorgeously.
That wine was strangling you.
Who knew the Pacifier would go down smooth? Who do you think it's for? Who would watch this?
I mean, we're not going to say kids. I think, listen, you've watched Fast and Furious 4. You've got minutes before the 5th one starts. Chuck this one. It's weird. Like, structurally, it ties into the film quite well. Because Vin's away for, like, a bit of time, comes back, and he's got, like, a new lease on life with the kids. So, yeah, it worked quite well. So, 1, 2, 7, 3, 4, Pacifier, 5, 6, 8, 9, and then hopefully 10 very soon.
I think you're getting confused in the timeline.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, 9. Is the order of the Fast and Furious.
It's weird you missed the Pacifier out on that list for the Fast and Furious films.
It sits at Tokyo Drift.
As he's drifting, Pacifier. Watch it quickly.
He's in a sedan. I'm gonna say it's for Vin Diesel completists. I'm pretty sure that's why we watch it. Not as a completist, but at uni, me and my friends had such a big gag about Vin Diesel that we were like, we should probably watch all his shitty ones too.
Where did you put this one on?
Sorry, we wanted to watch all these classics.
Vin Diesel opening. We're on a beach. He's in a wetsuit. He's here to kill. PG Disney film. I'm
confused.
I forgot a lot of this.
I'm flat out confused.
The tone's out
Why
the window.
are they on a beach?
Oh my god.
That we're told that they're Navy SEALs, but I'm convinced they're in wetsuits to just look more like an actual seal.
Here's the thing. Vin did not know what the operation was. He was confused. He had dress-ups involved, but no, he was there to kill.
Clearly didn't know this was a kid's film when he signed on. They were like, all right, and now you're going to go look after a family. And he was like, damn, I only read the first page.
Shit. I was intrigued. We got Vin. He's got some friends. They got some jet skis. They see a boat.
Things get wild fast.
There's a man on the boat that they need to search and rescue. It seems more like a search and destroy mission. They jet ski. They throw grenades onto the boat. My 8-year-old brain's like, I love the film. I love children's films.
As an adult, I'm like, you're going to kill this hostage.
Oh yeah.
If you acted this
bombs
hostile...
on a boat, it's a dinghy essentially.
Imagine being like, this is a 3-person boat. Throw grenades on because we need to save one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
That is 100% success kill
Everyone
rate.
knows 1.5 a grenade kills about one person. That's the ratio of grenade.
I don't know what grenade power is.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably similar to grenadine, non-alcoholic.
Okay. You bang on the money. That's crazy. I'm a grenade expert. Oh, grenadine. I just got the joke. Oh, he's landed it.
We play on words.
Anyway,
we get to the end of the film.
Vin kills a lot. He then gets onto
He's flat out goes, I'm going to kill these bozos.
Yeah.
It's like, these bozos. You're going to chase these... He's like, these fucking clowns. He looks right at the camera and he's like, oh, God.
He's pointing at the director. I'm like, I'm going to kill this fucking bozo.
He's like, come out to the coast. We'll put on a wetsuit. Have a few laughs. I'm like, you'll never be Bruce. You'll never be Mr. Willis.
I know you shaved your head, but Bruce still had a little bit of hair in Die Hard. They save the man.
Yeah.
The man who is a scientist of sorts.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. We don't know.
I can only assume he is like...
It's funny what,
like mechanic?
It's... He works at, I assume, Honda Civic.
Honda Civic. The man knows how to make a fantastic rotisserie chicken.
It's weird this kid's film is like, all right, we think we can trust you with some certain things, but we don't trust you with, like, knowing what this man's job is. But they'll go into, like, geopolitical things later in the film. But anyway, they save the scientist. As they're about to get on the helicopter, bam, shot in the face. Vin is also shot. That's the opener.
What's happened? It cuts to 12 months later.
2 months later.
2 months later.
2 months later.
I was confused for a long time. Had not realized the father had died. Vin failed the opening mission and killed these kids.
Because it's 40 minutes later we find out, it's like, well, that guy died. And we were both shocked.
Shell-shocked. What is this film? Why is it the way that it is? Who's it for? I guess that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
But I need your help because I'm very confused.
It's kind of a Dora the Explorer situation. Who's this film for?
Oh, I do like the moment though where the dad's just like, hey, I'm a few minutes away from getting killed randomly. Want to see a picture of my kids?
Yeah.
I keep them on me at all times so that if anyone was to ever kill me, they could trace them and find them and hurt them.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's their address on the back. Here's their weaknesses. Anyway, here's the setup. The dead family's father.
Vin has come in to replace the father figure of a family.
Yeah.
Harrowing.
I don't know. So this is his mission is to look after the family of the husband because I guess he feels guilty. It's not really explained. He's here though. Where's the setup? We've got a Russian nanny. We've got an irresponsible mother. And we've got 5 kids. One's a baby.
5?
Yeah.
3?
The small little baby. The child who should be potty trained but is not.
The ball pit one?
The ball pit one.
That and the baby aren't the same?
Not the same. We've got the sassy young girl. We've got the rebellious boy. And
From Point Break.
Jeff. We got Jeff back in this. And we also have the classic 2000s teenage who is always on their phone and like listening to music and having parties and
She
boys.
hates authority.
Hates authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a colourful band of characters.
Yep.
Put Vin Diesel in there. A great 90 minutes.
How's he going to take care of them? for some reason the mum has to go to Switzerland.
So here's the thing. So again, the CIA agents all over the place. They're going, all right, mother of a grieving family, I'm going to take you, the only support this family has. We're going to go to Switzerland and try and guess the dead husband's password. You think you can do that? She agrees immediately, leaves him in the hands of the man who already let the husband die. Vin is got blood on his hands, and she's left him there.
You're so right. Now you've said it, they're like, don't worry, your family will be safe. We've left them in the hands of the one that got your husband killed. I'm trying to find the timeline of the movie.
Yeah.
Because I just don't know how long she leaves the family with him for.
Oh, I see.
Because I just think it's she's going over to guess a passcode, but has
We can work it out.
surely
actually.
gone for 2 months.
Yeah.
The man directs a full play.
Yeah.
So she's gone to Switzerland. Is this the appropriate thing to do?
Carl, this is never the. What do you mean? This is a ridiculous situation. My ad.
Has your family not gone through this similar situation?
Exact same situation. We did not have a duck. We had a turtle. It was also very funny.
And I had Zorro looking after. And I had Antonio Banderas looking after me.
The duck's name is Gary.
Why is there a duck here?
Is it Gary? Is
Sorry.
that the name?
I'll go tell you right now. Fleetingly saw moments of the duck. Constantly forgot it was in it. Shocked every time it reoccurred.
If you watch the trailer, I can stress to you that
all
duck.
about the duck.
The duck is the main
all about
character.
the duck?
It's all about the duck.
What's the appeal of a duck?
Yeah, it steals the show.
Why was DuckTales big?
People love 3 ducks.
People like ducks?
People like ducks that are just very greedy with their money
Yeah, it's true.
and their offspring.
You ever tried to jump into a pit of coins?
Yeah,
Hurtful.
hurt the shit
It
out of me.
actually makes a solid
Yeah,
cement base, really.
pretty much.
Yeah.
The impact is solid. The
Mm,
problem is the coins are a bit loose, so you will sink.
yeah.
that
Oh, it
concussion-
swallows you.
Yeah, the concussion is hitting, and you are swallowed by coins. So essentially, we've got the Russian nanny. Vin
Yeah.
does not trust her because she's a filthy Russian spy, and this was 2005,
It's true.
years after the Cold War.
Look, the movie probably doesn't handle a lot of diversity well.
It's strange that it would
Very 2005.
Yeah, we love that for it. The Russian nanny is like, I'm sick of this. Stop, Vin, you're trusting this military man. She leaves, she's out of here. That's pretty much the catalyst for the whole film, because now
Yeah.
the kids are like, great, we need to look up to this insane man.
She yeets out of there.
She does.
She's taken a barrel of Coke.
Yeah.
She's gone, I'm gonna snort this in Cuba, and you're gonna look after these fucking kids, Vin.
Yeah.
At least that's what my nanny did.
Yeah. And look how you turned out
Sorry.
on a
Not well.
podcast.
Not well. If my parents could see me now, they would not be happy. My dad can't. He's killed in a helicopter attack.
Oh no.
Yeah, bummer.
Essentially, here's the thing. So the nanny's gone. Vin is now in charge of these kids. The kids do not respect him because he's a military man. He's very, bang, bang, bang. You got to be very authoritative. These kids are loose because the mum is a bad mother.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. That
Call
kid,
her out.
the kid is 17. He's been troublemaker for a while now.
Yeah.
The dad's only died 2 months ago.
It's true.
The kid doesn't snap,
I knew he would be bad news from the way he wore his cap slightly to the left.
Oh yeah, he's got a beanie with a weird little thing, so he's a little. He
Why
likes,
were they ever a style?
he likes Green Day, so it's fucked up.
Who was like, we want their heads to be warm, but we also want their eyes to be sheltered from the sun.
That sounds like a great hat, actually. Honestly,
Buy one then. Go on.
Well, go
I'll
on.
watch and wait. Get it up on Amazon.
Here I go. Beep, boop, 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 boop. What you want to?
Believe it or not, those were not real sounds. He used his mouth. I saw it myself. Go on, buy the beanie cap. This is an incredible bit. Spend money. Put more money into this bit than you do the podcast.
Oh god, what, $40?
Hey, occasionally we spent more, maybe once. No.
Yeah, on those hats from the last episode. It cost us a small
We need to
fortune.
stop doing hat gags. So obviously Vin Diesel's taking the babysitting very seriously.
Yes.
The eldest daughter has a boyfriend.
Yes.
Try and get into the house.
So they can smooch.
Yep, it's a security breach.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel immediately goes up to him, snaps his neck.
Snaps his neck cold.
Yeah.
She is, again, still reeling from her father. The only person that's given her love is her boyfriend. He's now out of the picture.
He's like, I'm so sorry. I accidentally murdered him.
Yeah. Thoughts on us being a father figure?
Thoughts on you forgiving me now? and we'll work on the relationship
Later.
later.
Kind of buy now, pay later sort of
It's true.
situation.
Yeah,
No
it's true.
interest?
He's like, you understand how what's it called? Afterpay works?
Yeah.
How about that, but with a relationship?
And instead of 4 small payments, none.
None whatsoever. We come up with an app idea.
Yep. Get the thing, no money.
But it's only about like emotional resentment and forgiveness.
Oh, I thought you were talking about credit card fraud, and I was like, I could get in on that.
Seriously, if you give me your credit card, all I'm going to do is buy those hats. the some shenanigans ensue.
You can't say that, because that's 50 minutes of the movie.
No. There's a specific. There's something specific I want to go into.
Yeah.
Vin's like, oh my god, where's Jeff?
Yeah.
He's running around. He kicks down Jeff's door, obliterates it in a kick. Turns out Jeff was on the toilet taking a massive dump.
Massive
Silent.
deuce. Yeah.
He didn't hear gassy sounds from the bathroom.
Here's the thing, it was a big one, just slid right in. Slid right on in.
The kid comes out, he's like, oh my god, what did you do to the door? And Vin's like, oh, what'd you do in the bathroom? Oh, it's revolting.
I can taste it in my mouth.
Smell it's blinding. Jesus. No wonder your dad died. Oh god.
Been a war, this is worse. So Vin is just not fitting in. He is not connecting to these kids.
No.
All he has is kind of, the daughter, he snapped the boyfriend's neck. There's the son, he's kicked down his door. The kid's pissing and shitting everywhere. I don't think he's fed the baby.
I don't think he's fed the baby once. I'd say the reason he's not connecting is he's 5 times the age of all of them.
Yeah.
He should not have been left in charge.
No, of course not. The only one he's kind of getting to is the sassy younger daughter. Kind of. This is kind of his entry point into the kids. Won't say that sentence again. Whoops.
It's just wild now that you've brought it up. I can't imagine why he would be left in charge of the family after getting the dad killed.
2 months earlier.
It should be a point of contention at the end. They find out he's the reason the dad died.
Yeah.
So that they're like, I'm confused because you're my father figure, but you killed my father.
It's kind of powerful, actually.
It's really powerful. Should we rewrite it?
I think we should, but just at the end. Same thing.
Yeah.
Just at the end, they find out he's killed his father.
Just to rethink the script, we probably need to put some thinking hats on. Do you want to buy some?
Oh yeah, go nuts.
Here we go. It's a beanie and a cap.
Wear it to the side if you know you like Green Day.
We go to their school.
Yeah.
Right?
Things are not looking good for these kids.
Things are looking grim.
I'm going to say it right now as well. The baby, not been seen for a while. I don't know where the baby is. The youngest boy.
A lot of these characters are abandoned.
Yeah.
They're like, what if we pick 2 kids and they can
drive the plot.
Yeah.
So essentially when we go to school to see the 5 kids, we see 2. We've got the older boy.
Yeah.
Who is an outcast. You think he's like a druggy-esque kind of boy.
Yeah.
He skipped school.
Mm-hmm.
All these things. He's bullied. He's all this stuff. The girl can't pass driving tests.
It's true.
That's her adversity.
They're very equal measures.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the younger girl, she can't sell cookies well.
Yes, she's in a scout troop and she cannot sell these cookies because mean boys stop it.
It's true.
Man.
So there's a lot of things for Vin to fix here.
Yeah, and Vin uses his military prowess to here's the thing, a lot of the messages are mixed here. Because you kind of go, no violence, it's kind of mixed. But anyway, we'll stick with the boy first. The boy, we're introduced via the vice principal, played by everyone's favorite in Everybody Loves Raymond.
Raymond's brother. Don't know his name.
Who we found out is 2 meters 10.
2 meters 10. He looks fucking giant the entire film.
Yeah.
He stands well above the cameras. I only saw neck down. We're going out on a limb saying that it's
His neck?
it's his neck.
Here's the thing, that neck gives it a performance.
Here's the thing. If you want some inspired casting, this guy and Tall Girl too.
Yeah, honestly. You'll make the tall girl look very small.
Oh my god, the Tall Girl will look tiny in comparison to Raymond's brother.
Now,
Everybody
Raymond's
Loves
brother
Raymond.
is the vice president. Yes, the
Vice President of the United States.
That's the one.
Why is he at this school? That's not a good look for America.
No. He's the vice principal. Carl and I had some questions. This man is the vice principal, but he also runs the wrestling team. As punishment for being late, the boys have to wrestle with him.
It's not okay.
Not okay.
As a parent, I would request my children were expelled.
Yes, exactly.
Imagine coming home and you're just like, "Hey son, how was your day?" And
They're
it's
very
like,
sweaty.
yeah, you look like you've been tasseled around a bit. Your hair's a bit askew. You're a bit red in the face. Is everything okay?
Were bullies getting to you?
I didn't know you wrestled. You're in that leotard thing right now. It seems odd. Why have you got a headgear as well? Things aren't adding up. Why am I doing all the talking and not you, son?
Go on, say something. My vice principal fucking beat the shit out of me, Mum. I'm not too chuffed.
It's just, if a kid was like, if you're tardy or late, you have to wrestle the vice principal. That's like ooh, I'm going to call the educational services and definitely have that man removed.
Here's the thing. This goes two of either ways. One, it actually works and nobody wants to wrestle an angry man. Or two, kids purposely turn up late to just wail on a teacher.
Absolutely. Or some of the kids enjoy it, just like
Yeah.
getting pinned.
God, I didn't know everyone loved Raymond. His brother was here.
You got the brother from Everybody Loved Raymond. Let's wrestle.
That 2 meter tall tree nailed me down.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys hired giants at this school. May we wrestle.
But we've also introduced the principal, who's a little hot thang, and Vin Diesel's like, you know what? We might lay pipe.
She's one of the Gilmore girls. Which one? I don't know. You tell me.
You tell me.
I think it's Lorelai. No, is Lorelai the girl? I can't remember.
Which
I
one's the
haven't seen
Gilmore?
They all are. So he's also put trackers on all the kids.
Yes.
Right?
They wear these lame bands.
So he gets really worried when one of the trackers is moving quickly through the city.
Yeah.
So he jumps in a car. We get some fun little car chases.
I'll say this right now. Practically, at this moment, all the practical effects have been very impressive. The stunt at the start, they really did blow up a boat and they're at sea.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, you could actually go out and film things for even a cheap, shitty film.
It feels weird we're going, God, like, praising this film for that. I think it just didn't have the budget for CGI back then.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah. They're like, God, we have to... It's funny being like a lazy movie. They still have to put in so much effort.
It's weird because it's like that new Red Notice movie
Yeah.
is already aged
Yeah.
in terms of its effects. Whereas it's like a movie like this from, when did this film come out?
2005.
Yeah. Still looks good.
Everything holds up.
Everything holds up because there's like no CGI.
Yeah.
So he's chasing this tracker. He
Yeah.
chases it into the sewers. He then has to dive in and get the tracker.
He does.
I thought this was going to be a moment that was like the kids are getting picked off.
Yeah.
And the little girl rises to the top dead
Yeah.
and just rocks on the top of the surface. And it's like, one by one.
One by one, they get picked off. They have to get more protective, but you can't.
Would that be crazy? He calls up the mom and is like, hey, I know your dad died on my watch. We lost the youngest.
we lost the youngest and the middle one, I
Yeah.
think, was her name.
he's like, I'm going to keep trying.
But,
But I mean, it's a lost cause at this point.
if history's any indicator, it's not looking great.
My success rate's way down. If I were you, bring back 5 caskets.
5 caskets and the rushing maid. I think she was feeding the baby something that kept it alive. If this plot feels like a bit jimbly jombly, it's
Jimbly jumbly.
yeah, that's the technical
Oh,
word.
he's a bit British.
All right, it's all a bit whiskers and womblies.
That's all a bit bubbles and squeaks.
It's because the first 50 minutes is setting up this, and there's 50 minutes of just paying off arcs and random little situations.
I've taken like no notes. I was like, oh, what other notes have I taken? Done. We get other little things like, so with the cookies.
Yes,
This is one of my big.
Let's finish off the arcs of all these kids.
Like, okay, let's do it. Let's do the cookie one.
We've
first.
got the small sassy girl.
Yeah, she's selling cookies.
With her scout troop.
She has her scout troop 3 days a week, which is fucked up.
Too much.
Too
Yeah.
many days of scouts.
I thought the mother was a bad parent. In fairness, if they had 3 activities on a week, Fair
These
enough.
kids get
I dropped the
off,
ball.
They get dropped off at Vin's house. He has no clue they're there. Those kids' parents are bad parents.
Vin Diesel comes out the shower, nude to these kids.
Completely nude.
We
As nude as the day he was born.
say he's got a towel on, you prick. Vin Diesel's cock is swanging, and those kids just be like, what?
Nah,
Triple X.
He's got a towel around his shoulders, but that's it.
He's half in the shower. He's like, all right, let's do the scout thing. They go to Costco to sell cookies. Who's there? The evil Boy Scouts.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a West Side Story gang sort of going on.
A lot of
here.
clicks, a lot of cookies.
Maria!
Here's the thing about this. It seems like the lesson most of the time is violence is the answer.
Yeah.
Because for the scout one, it's beat up the boys.
Yeah.
And she does beat up the boys. And that's her arc done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, but what I mainly want to talk about with this arc is there is a section where a boy, he picks up one of the bags of cookies.
Yeah.
Tips it on the floor. Conservatively, 6 cookies come out.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
No.
That's not enough.
Here's the thing.
40 cookies should fall.
You know what they're selling it outside of? Costco.
Why would you
Why would you buy that?
Do you know how cheap? They're basically giving away cookies in there.
They have pallets of cookies for, I think, 14 cents.
Shoveling them in your face.
Yeah.
Costco doesn't want
free.
them.
There's free samples. You take a couple of
Absolutely.
samples.
You could basically swim in the amount of cookies that
You
are
can live in
inside.
there. You can just live there.
So, I have. Back when I was homeless, you just go in and you don't come out for a month.
No.
You just be
You
like,
live
oh,
off
I'm
sashimi,
browsing.
cookies, and various, shrimp.
I'd go to sleep in the electronics section right next to the mattress section. And I'd peer over and I'd go, one day I'll own one of them.
For now, I'll sit on this plasma. God, it's so brittle.
Cover
But thin.
myself in MacBooks as a blanket.
Did you pay for those? No, I stole them.
What am I, an idiot? So that's her plot.
Yeah.
Then we've got the driver's license girl's plot.
Yeah, so her driver's license.
Very Olivia Rodrigo-y. She's basically like, I was driving down. I don't know the lyrics well.
No,
enough.
I think you got it. My Vin Diesel snapped my boyfriend's neck. I had to get my driver's license.
Yeah.
That's the lyrics, I believe. Now that we're saying these arcs out loud, they're pretty fucking shallow.
They're so short, you wonder how they filled an entire film. I don't know what's happened.
There's a 2-minute montage to one of those 2000 songs that solves it. She learns to drive. That's her adversity. I can't believe we've realized it. The film tricked us. I thought there was way more. It's
true.
She cries about her father dying, and Vin's like, my father also is dead.
He's like, don't cry. Everybody's father dies.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing about morality. We're all gonna die.
Shaking her. You're gonna die one day. In
Run.
a car accident.
Run.
In a car accident.
Most of us do. It's like a 1 in 6.
Okay.
And then we get the best subplot.
We get the best subplot. A thing that I will tell you right now. Very strange that this is a child's film. I needed a lot of clarification. My parents were a bit weirded out because I'd asked these questions after watching this film. So the oldest boy, I believe his name is Zach.
Jeff.
He is a rebel, but he's also bullied. Now he's sneaking off every 6th period. He's playing hooky. So Vin's like, all right, where's this man going? Days before. They've done a locker breach because they think there's drugs in there. Worse, Nazi paraphernalia in a Disney's G-rated film. What is this doing here?
He's got a swastika.
Yeah.
What? What? When you said there was like Nazi stuff last week to me, I was like, I don't believe you.
No.
Wild plot. They even go so far as to be like, we think he's a Nazi sympathizer. Look at his hair.
He's dyed his hair bleach blonde, which
yeah.
is funny because I feel like Eminem was popping off there. So it's more of an Eminem thing than the Nazi
Then why
party.
you got blue eyes? What are these blue contacts he's put in? And this kid is obsessed with Albert Speer.
He keeps going on about his damn architecture. It's getting silly. He keeps watching Lenny Riefenstahl films. It's a strange subplot. I needed to ask my parents what's going on here. They were like, let's sit down, kid. We'll explain to you the Nazi party.
Oh, really?
I mean, the gist of it. Just don't draw that symbol
Yeah.
anywhere.
Isn't it funny, as a kid, you become obsessed. It's like, I remember I saw, I think the F word or the C word on the
Yeah.
side of a building and just was confused by it and said it all the time. And my parents were like, you need to stop saying that. So
I remember feeling like, I mean, it's great branding, but I was 8. You remember there was that fashion company in England, like Fashion Company UK, FC UK.
oh yeah,
It looked like fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. I can't say the word, but a billboard can. Double standards for everybody. It's ridiculous.
This is why we need equal rights for all.
I want to be able to say fuck at 8. Fuck. Anyway, the Nazi thing, it's strange. Vin Diesel follows... he's let off, by
Because
the
here's
way.
the thing, I was so offended, turned off the film, and I
Yeah.
don't know what's happened after. I can only assume he's the villain, the kid, and he restores everething back to the Nazi period.
Hear me out. He invades France. Things are not going well for the French. It's Vin Diesel has to... see the thing at the start of the film? It's a lot more like that.
He's got to get back into a wetsuit, baby.
Here's the thing. You can't defeat Nazis dry.
Can't. You got to be covered in wet. They can't grab you. You're all lubed up.
That's the thing. The Nazis was grabbing you.
You slip through them.
Like soap. Here's the thing. He goes... like Vin Diesel follows the Nazi boy.
Yeah.
He goes to like the dodgiest alleyway in the world where there's a bunch of very aggressive looking men with swastika bands on their arms.
It's not looking good.
Here's the thing.
It's not looking
we
good.
revealed it's the Sound of Music.
Yeah.
That's the payoff.
Which is a funny payoff.
Funny payoff, not a G-rated.
Why is this here? Why is this here?
Here's the thing. Those alleyway boys, I think were Nazis.
It's...
I think it's just...
They didn't walk into the play.
No.
They just went up to their motorbikes.
Yeah. It's strange, isn't it?
It's really weird considering the other two plots are trying to sell cookies, trying to drive a car, trying to prove I'm not a Nazi sympathizer. 3 wildly different variations.
Anyway, Vin Diesel goes into this... here's the thing. Is it worse he's a Nazi or he's in community theatre? Which one's worse?
Having seen some community theatre, I'm afraid of my answer.
So he walks in there. I'm gonna say it right now. The message is like, don't be a quitter. The boy should quit. He can't sing a goddamn... He can't hit the G flat for shit. He walks in. He's doing the Sound of Music. He tries to sing. The musical director's like, you're a fucking idiot. He drops the woman. And Vin watches all this. The woman, I shit you not, goes up to him. You drop me again, I'll fucking kill you.
She's 40. One of the best gags about this community theatre bit is the fact that he's the youngest of the entire cast, and the rest of them are middle-aged men and women. So funny, because he's singing I'm 16 going on 17 to a 40-year-old.
God, I wouldn't mind locking my lips with you, you 50-year-old hag.
He's 16. She's 4 times his weight. He's so scrawny, and she like jumps onto him like it's Dirty Dancing and is like, why can't you fucking pick me up?
You call me fat, I'll kill you. I'll slit your damn throat, you Nazi kid, you piece of shit. Spits on his little face. Anyway, the play sucks. Who knew?
The director's like, you're all bad. I'm pretty good,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna leave. So Vin steps up.
Vin steps up. He's like, I've directed military operations where we've killed many terrorist organizations, broken into Russian labs, and stolen intel. But if I can't put on the goddamn Sound of Music, then I'm a failure. You all get back here tomorrow, and we're gonna make this a thing.
Spoilers, his play looks awful.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Vin had a week. I think he pulls it off. I think Vin really...
I don't think he has a week. I think he has more.
What?
I think, like I said, I'm
What do
pretty
you mean?
sure
The montage was like a
she's
day.
in Switzerland for like a year.
Is it Grape 5? Oh, jeez. Coats ampersand 583.
Is it the word wall in italics?
1 2 3 3 5 7 donkey butt 5 5.
Man, we've told you before it's 25 characters. Oh god, characters Snoopy?
Snoopy with an uppercase P and zeros for the O's. Thoughts?
Snoop Doggy Dog with the dollar signs.
Kesha with an S. 48 6.
Look, is it password?
Password 1. Password 2. Password 1, 2, 3. Password 1, 2, 3, 4, exclamation mark.
She's like, bummer, another day I don't have to go back and see my kids. Puts her feet up.
God, these Switzerland drinks are strong, aren't they?
That they are, hey, me and you, bank clerk, you wanna fuck?
This marble floor ain't gonna dirty itself. Get my American juices all over it.
Get the cleaner over here to watch in the corner.
Don't clean it up. We're doing a round 2, baby.
Oh, God. Looks over at a random other customer. You're next.
You can guess the password, you're out of it, but you're not gonna guess it.
If anyone here can guess the password, you get half. Half.
You get 10 minutes of me. Get it right, you get 20. The play... So let's also go into the other small child. Doesn't really get an arc. He's just very constantly shitting himself. He's about 5.
I really related to this one.
Here's the thing, you need one character you can catch on.
That's all I need. I really latched onto him. When he lost his diaper in the ball pit, oh God, that's me on a Saturday, I'll tell you.
Going to Chuck E. Cheese and just letting it rip.
Look, we're getting close to the end.
You'd think that. Here's a subplot. The neighbors are North Koreans.
Let it wind down.
You think the film's kind of doing a cheeky thing where it's like maybe, you know, the people you think are the villains because they're ethnic aren't the villains. It's kind of a... Nope. The foreigners are evil. The North Koreans next door neighbors are actually wanting to steal the thing that's in the house. They're trying to get a microchip. Do we know what the microchip did?
No. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I assumed they were after a pacifier.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
No clue why the movie's called this.
No. Anyway, we're at school. We've had a couple of montages. Vin's getting along with everybody so far. Things are good. Vice principal comes over, sees that the older boy is getting bullied. The vice principal joins in, starts sack whacking him like, God, you're a pussy. And the kid's like, he's like, I quit wrestling. He's like, well, I'm doing musical theater. And the vice principal laughs.
He goes, oh, sacre bleu. He's French now.
He's very French.
He's
He's
very
a
French.
2-meter tall French man who wrestles children.
Good
it's
God,
a
he's
very
French.
good Disney
Good God,
film.
he's French. He's the Frenchest man I've ever seen. Everybody loves Raymond.
Scoffing snails down. He pretty much goes up to a child and goes, you're a pussy
I know.
for not doing wrestling. Come on, fight me. Go on, we'll go in the ring. We'll fucking tussle.
Tussle.
The supervisor of the child's like, Vin is like, we'll fight. Okay, we'll fight.
Yeah. So Vin and the guy
The
that
tall
loves
meter
Raymond,
Frenchman.
the tall Frenchman. We're gonna confuse people. People are gonna be like, "Was there a tall Frenchman, or is this the Raymond dude?" We'll put it to rest.
Yeah.
It's the,
The
tree.
French is the tree.
It's the tree. He's a tree spirit.
His name in the film is Mike, so that should tie everything up.
No, it's the guy that loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Anyway, him and Vin Diesel, for some reason, are going to have a wrestling match in the middle of a school day.
Yeah.
The school finds out quickly. They've made signs. One of them was like a Bible verse.
Yeah, one was like, and God saw no evil, for this was the man that will conquer God. It was like, oh
Really
my God.
rogue.
Yeah, really rogue.
Really rogue choice. Funny? I don't know.
I don't know. We got a chuckle. I don't think kids
I
would
was
know.
confused. Do you reckon they were left over from another... Do you reckon these people knew why they were there? It was
Passion
like
of
extra
Christ-
bring a sign.
Passion of Christ was filming next door, stuck a sign, like, what does this mean now?
It's true. It's exact. I remember when they do this exact same thing in Passion of the Christ.
Jesus just tussles with the devil.
He does. Him and Judas in a ring.
Vin fucking kills this man.
Yeah.
Just really hurts him, wails on him, and narrates what he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna go for the jugular. Bang!
Hey kid, this is what you do if you want to demean a man in public. Make him piss himself. Bladder, neck!
Again, violence is the answer, it seems, which is weird.
Violence is the answer. We're getting close to the climax.
We're getting close to the climax.
Things are beginning to happen.
We should say, and I can't stress you, it's Chekhov's dance. There is this dance that the small, pissy, shitty kid needs to go to sleep. It's very silly. It's very erratic. It's very... lots of steps. And they show it like 4 times.
I want to say upwards of 60 to 70 steps.
Yeah.
It is a 45-minute dance.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. I've tried to learn it. I can do it. I will not prove it to you.
Yeah. We learned it. Sometimes you just have to say things.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's just jump into it. Switzerland. She guesses the password. It's on her ring. A year. She's been...
Banana hammock.
Yeah. The password was Smelly Frog 48. Believe it or not. She's cracked the code. She has a key. The man with her, the general, is like, cool. Back to America to your kids. She's devastated.
Yeah. She's like, are you kidding me? Can I take any Swiss man here with me? And they all shake their heads and duck for cover. And she's like, fine. Fuck you then. I'll go back to my kids. If any of them are alive. So she gets back to America. She's fucking drunk.
She's drunk as shit. Vin Diesel, throughout the whole film, has been looking for this chip. And then the duck... Oh, this is such a silly sentence.
I forgot the duck was in this.
The duck's in the garage causing a muck. The duck's causing a muck,
Oh
and
my
Vin
God.
Diesel's looking like a fuck. So he goes down, he finds the secret hatch, opens it up, and is like, wow, that's really good to know. If only I had a key. The wife calls up, I've got a key. Things are looking good.
Fantastic. I wish the duck was the key.
Yeah.
They were like, you've got to cook it and eat its interiors. Swallowed the key a while ago. Why have they got a pet duck? Have a dog.
It was 2005. It was very zany. I will show you the trailer. The duck is very heavy on it.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, well,
Let this movie leave my body, please. I feel possessed. So they get down into the basement. What's happening upstairs with the kids is they're all paying off their arcs.
Yeah.
For them to evade the villains.
The North Koreans,
Yep.
again, weird for a child to know about the North Korean situation.
Yeah.
So the kids, the North Koreans are beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
The kids then really just like use their arcs to bait it. Pretty much they drive away and there's some cool car stunts.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's down the basement with the woman, North Korean, the wife, and the general.
Yeah.
They're like, what is this wacky thing?
This is a huge basement. I
Yeah.
don't know how it was contracted. I have no idea why the wife wouldn't know it was here. It
Again,
has
she's
flames, an acid pool.
Yep.
What if the kids found it?
Big spikes. Oh, that kid's dead. They had 9 kids.
Absolutely.
They had 9 kids. A lot got impaled. They didn't learn the dance. That's why the dad had to really nail this dance.
He forgot the dance as well. He's like,
God.
shit.
Here's the thing. He forgot the dance, but he thought, I've got 9 kids. I think if I lose 4, no one will notice.
How do you
Pushes
even...
them in. Good luck. I think it'll jog my memory.
How do you even commission this? Be like, okay, so I want there to be intricate murderous traps, but they're going to go to the beat of this. A shimmy, 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 down on the back like a turtle and roll, roll. And they're like, okay,
A contractor with blueprints, like, okay, that's what we're gonna do.
It would be one of those, like, filmed for television things where they're just like, the people have been given a task they've never been given before.
It's like Cake
it's
Boss.
Grand Designs.
Kevin comes out, they're 40 million over budget. Believe it or not, acid baths were quite expensive and the market wasn't right.
Trying to pull off the shimmy has proved quite hard.
Little Derek lost his eyes.
I love things couldn't have gone more wrong.
And then it
The
started
dad's
to rain.
The dad's been killed.
It's been a wet summer.
A lot of the work is washed away. That's what you get for trying to make a lair in New England. That's the best bit we ever done. Have we ever done a Grand Designs bit before?
No, I don't know
Oh
why.
my God.
Why we're not going to that well more often.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to put a reminder on a note. We can delve into that all the time. Kevin's amazing. Oh, God. Do we turn this off and just watch some Grand Designs?
Honestly, it'd be a great episode.
Why have you decided to make it from clay?
I've gone for a brutalist aesthetic. I have about 40 pounds in my pocket.
You've gone for an all-glass house, but I'm here to throw stones.
Anyway,
What was in the vault? They get through it because of the dance, but I
Yeah.
have no clue what happened at the end of
okay,
the film.
the villains get hurt.
Oh, no.
Oh, rats. There's a magical chip that I think starts nuke. It's the code for World War III.
Codes
Yeah.
in this house
Yeah.
down under the
Here's the
acid
thing:
bridge.
you hide them under a duck. You can't find it under a duck.
You ever fluffed a duck's feathers? Nukes. I don't know.
Oh, the kids should be dead. the kids should be dead. They've been dangerously driving for a while.
They are. I gotta tell you, we need to be wrapping up. The podcasting the podcasting conditions we're in are getting hotter. The room's getting more cramped. Flies are birthing. I don't know what's happening.
Listen, there is definitely like a plague upon us, and I think we have to atone for our sins.
There's a mold patch brewing. Some of it's on me.
My foot's trapped in a bear trap. I've been bleeding out for weeks. But before we do that, Vin Diesel ties it all together. He's like, kids, come here. You're all pretty great, especially you, small
why are you
child.
single this one
You're
out?
my best friend.
Weird. As a parent, I'd go, no. I did not give you permission to look after them for the year I was gone. I thought they'd be able to thrive themselves.
I thought it was like, a dying plant. You put it outside of it, lives. If it dies, it dies.
She wanted to come back to an empty house.
Yeah. Listen, the husband gone, kids gone, a couple of bottles of wine, you live in a better life.
A Swiss man in every room.
Marble floors, just filthy.
Gorgeous.
Vin Diesel just starts fucking the principal. On the lawn, the duck's getting involved.
Oh my god.
Even the mother's a bit like, that's a bit fucked up.
She's like, I'm not into this, but who am I kidding I am?
Rips off her clothes. God, let me in. Is there a password? Is it password?
It's one of those comedic things where it cuts to the duck and the duck uses a wing to shelter the kid's eyes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only part of CGI in the film. The duck's 9 feet tall.
The director's commentary, that shot cost us 50 grand. You wouldn't believe how much it cost to CGI a duck's feathers.
That's why we weren't able to get Raymond.
And that's the pacifier.
That is the pacifier. The play happened, it sucked.
Oh,
Nobody could sing. The
right.
ages were all wrong.
No.
Vin Diesel became the wrestling coach or the drama teacher.
No, he
or
became the
something?
drama teacher. Because violence isn't the answer until it is.
Violence, not the answer.
And it ends on this weird note of everybody loves Raymond is a nun, and it kind of finishes on him.
It's weird that the vice principal wrestling coach that had pedophilic tendencies is the end
And was
note.
defeated is now... It's a funny note, though.
It's a weird note.
A 3-meter
I
tall
was
nun.
uncomfortable. A man bigger than the set he was in. It's so much like Tall Girl 2. They ended on the... It's so bizarre. Who would have thought?
Who would have
Netflix, I think you're ripping off Disney.
Yeah. Sue 'em. Imagine that. What a weird court battle.
Oh
Tall
my
girl
God.
versus pacifier. Better or worse?
The entire jury has to listen to this episode because we discovered it and they were like, tap us out. We can't get through. It's inhumane.
Here's the thing. There's one thing unanimous on this jury. We need to stop this podcast from airing and recording.
Who would listen
To
to
this.
this?
Everyone in the jury laughs. The judge bangs his hammer down and goes, that's a good joke. Hurt them. Hurt them with words and violence.
No, but don't come for us.
No, we're such sweet little ducks.
I know. Look at us. We're just little ducks. Oscar, who would watch The Pacifier?
I don't know why children were allowed to see it. There's always a bit of a weird debate of violence and stuff. I just don't think that those matter because there's so many things that fly through the cracks. Sure, I think all kids should learn about World War II. I don't think I should have been introduced to Nazism through The Pacifier. I think that's weird.
Is it not a good talking point for kids for parents to be like, this is a...
Oh no, here's the thing. In the playground, we had some good discourse about the whole thing. We discussed it, sorted it out.
Yeah. There you go. So who are you saying it's for?
Children. Children is to be viewed watching. Boy in striped pajamas, pacifier. Put those together. This is a strange area of it made a lot of money, but it's weird. This is what are kids' films now?
So much better.
They're better.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen a live action kids film in a while. Maybe I feel like they're mostly animated.
Home
right?
Sweet, Home Alone.
God, imagine a kid watching that. That was fun,
God.
wasn't it?
That was tough. And Blank Check was pretty rough.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
God, I love
We've
a
been
Disney.
doing a lot, haven't we?
I love a Disney kids film.
Love a Disney kids film.
God,
Richie Rich, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you. Put your fucking sunglasses on. Get a bang, bang, bang.
Who do I think it's
Yeah.
for? I don't know. If you're a young Girl Scout and you've never seen yourself in a film,
Yeah, if you want to be empowered as a Girl Scout and you just like see some boys, you want to just fucking wail.
I will say this: have more than 6 cookies in your fucking packets.
That
Really
I
annoyed
looked it
me.
up. They're quite expensive.
Really? How
They're like
much?
$6.
$1 a cookie.
Yeah.
American
Apparently they're really good.
Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know
really?
I've never heard that? They're like
in pop culture and other American television.
I hear
shows,
those mint ones are good.
The mint
Or they're
thins?
bad. Yeah, or they're good or bad. I think they're good.
Yeah. But does one company just make Girl Scout cookies?
I assume so. I feel like it's like a charity. I assume they're like a brand, and then
You can't get them at the store?
I guess not, because then it's like exclusively to. But I assume you can buy just thin mints, but just different. Maybe the Girl Scout.
Are the
ones
Girl
best.
Scouts for profit? Is that a for profit organization?
No, maybe, but I feel like it's like the community. They go camping.
Yeah. I guess we all learned a lot today.
Here's the thing: you come to this podcast to learn about facts.
It's true. Oscar. Any palate cleansers this week? I watched But I'm a Cheerleader.
Oh, I like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was like a bit dated in terms of well, actually no, I just thought the pacing was off. I thought it was like really good and then there's a bit of a lull.
Is that when they're sort of
And it just becomes a bit repetitive, I think, in what it's doing.
Yeah.
But
I remember it quite quick though. Isn't it 90 minutes?
it's not that long.
No.
I thought RuPaul was really fun in it.
Yeah, that's quite a good bit for him, isn't it?
Yeah. It's also funny too because I think there is the movie The Miseducation of Cameron Post or Prost
I've not heard of it. Go on.
is like a very similar movie but just a full drama. And I think now it's based on a book, but I think now having seen that movie, it's doing some things to combat this movie in terms of being like, this is a very fun version of a gay conversion place.
Yeah, of course.
And the Cameron Post is like a very factually correct one, and you're like, oh, that's really upsetting because it has the same end note.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's like but I'm a cheerleader. They go off in the back of that car, and it's like, what an exciting life is going to be ahead of them. And at the end of the other one, they go off in the back of that car, and it's like they've just got nobody.
It's just harrowing.
Yeah.
Listen, I definitely agree, but I feel it's doing different things. I think this is more like a celebration of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
feel
It
like-
has incredible color schemes. The use of colors
honestly,
great. Set design.
The set design gorgeous. I think all like.
I'm glad it
apartments-
became a cult hit.
Yeah.
Like I can see why it did. I thought it was really ahead of its time. It's probably like 10 years too early?
Yeah, it's like 96, I think.
Yeah.
No, I really liked it. I thought I don't know what it is, but that like it's like a 90s film grain, but the film cameras are quite good, but like I just love it so much.
Yeah.
It's like similar to like Edward Scissorhands or like
Yeah, it feels like there's like a surreal aspect to the place that it is that I thought was really fun.
I feel like it's like there's that nice shot of like them on the hill and the pink house on top. It looks like a lot of
Everyone's
fun.
just really good in it too.
Yeah.
Like the chick, what's her name? She's in Russian Doll and
Natasha.
yeah. Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
She's really good.
She is.
I just I thought that was it was very, very enjoyable.
Yeah,
Thought it was
nice.
good. What about you? What did you watch?
Similar vibe. When in Rome.
Why?
I just love romantic comedies.
No, you don't.
I don't. Christian Bell is
In Rome.
in Rome.
When is she there?
That's what we're trying to answer. I don't know. It's kind of stupid, but like essentially, 4 men fall in love with her. Will Arnett.
4?
Yeah. Will Arnett playing a bad foreign man. It's pretty funny. You've got Dak Shepard, which they met on the sets. That's
Oh, really?
cute.
Is this where they go?
This is where they met.
Yeah. They go on to make a lot of films that are not good together.
What?
Ever tried to sit through Hit and Run? I have.
Goodness. John Heder, he's a magician. And you got Danny DeVito as a horny meat sailor.
Who does she end up with?
She ends up with the hot, attractive man.
Played by... Is it Chris Pine or a no-name?
Oh, no, it's Josh Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel.
You do love Josh Duhamel.
Oh, who doesn't
Yeah, but Josh Duhamel.
love a little bit of Josh Duhamel?
It's not great, but sometimes it's fun. It's stupid, but it's okay.
You've seen it. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you next week.
Next week, baby.